folks, we're back in the lab with another lantern project. This is a very large, as large as they come for a tubular lantern. That's like 15 and a quarter inches right there. That's 15 to the bottom of that piece of cardboard. That's big. This is a RAYO number 92. And I did one of these, I don't know, a month or two ago. And it came out beautifully. I see no reason why this one won't come out just as beautiful. Okay, I see. Needs some work there to reinforce the solder. And this did have it's had a major tank crunch. You can't really tell, but you can see there, and then it kind of slopes down over here. That was really bad, and this thing was rocking back and forth so bad that it could almost tip itself over. So I did get it in the vise, and I was able to bring back a lot of that. And I went as far as I felt like I should before making other damage. So, and I did notice down here, and I didn't do that, but whatever crushed this thing did that. And I'll throw a little hunk of solder probably on that before we're done here. I think solder would be just fine because this metal is super clean, so I should be able to. Not a problem. And by the way, we have Supervisor Baby has his brother in from out of town, and he's visiting for the holidays. So I can't. Yeah. So that's a couple fine hand 175 Super Babies there fired up and hanging out with us here. And yeah, okay. So let's take a look at this thing, and I don't foresee us having any issues with this thing. Thank God there's no paint to take off. So, all right, let's take a look at this thing. Okay. So when I picked this up, it had a Dietz fits all globe in it, and I needed something that needed that fits all. So I grabbed it out of here and I threw this blank one in, and this one's going to be just fine. Unfortunately, I do not have RAYO a RAYO cold blast, a tall cold blast. So unfortunate for that. Let's see, we can get, oh good, it looks like the bail is going to come off, so maybe. Oh, good, good. Good, especially with the lantern so tall, getting that, this is like made my day so much easier not having that bail on here. I'm not sure what that's all about. We'll get that off of there. Let's see. Oh, there, good. Want to make sure I got that out without messing with anything, and we did. Oh, interesting. Not the original cone. That's a rail burner. But yeah, this has got wing locks on it. Not a problem. It'll work. It's just is out of place. But I can take these wing locks off. That looks beautiful. Beautiful. All right, great. All right, so what do I want to do first? Oh boy, let's see. And RAYO with an intact crown, which is interesting. Okay, so do we want to do a fix them up? You want to fix this stuff up and do the soldering now, or after we got it cleaned up? I'll say we'll do it after we get it cleaned up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right over to the bench grinder. And I've said it before, my bench grinder is very mild. The wheel is very mild. The machine itself is incredibly weak. It was the cheapest bench grinder I could get 20 years ago. I mean, you know, I could almost put my fingers underneath it and completely stop it. So when I say bench grinder, it's not like, oh, he's putting that RAYO on a bench grinder. Well, it's very mild, and I have the touch. This I can clean up with a Dremel. This I'll put on the grinder, and then I will get rid of those wing locks. I may actually take a look around here and see, just for fun, if I have another. Yeah, before I take the wings off, I'll look around, see what else I got. I don't think I have anything that's going to be any better than this. All right, so off to the bench grinder I go. Okay, so we are back from the bench grinder. Things got cleaned up. Nice. That's presentable. It's not a brass cone, but I mean, I can hack those off, no problem. But I still want to look to see if I got something else a little more appropriate for this, like a brass one. But I don't think I have one of them laying around. Okay, so we got a nice fresh wire wheel on here. Looks like little hunks of solder, but we can mess with that solder once we get that repaired. So let's take a look here. Let's explore a little bit. What do you say, folks? I need to get some polish in there. Let's see. I never used a nylon bit with a little bit of polish. Let's try that. Why not? Oh, Jesus. I don't need anywhere near that much. I'm getting a good amount of it out of here because it's just going to go flying. All right. Well, looks like that did it. Great. Okay. We got a filler cap. Excellent. Okay, let's do some solder repairs. Okay, so first order of business is the lift lever, and then I'll go down to the bottom. Go down to the bottom and fix that little tiny little hole. All right, so I'm gonna heat this up before I put some flux on it, and I'm going to melt a little flux. Okay, we'll see if that actually, I want to anchor this a little bit because this is a teeter-totter kind of thing going on here. There we go, that's much better. Perfect. I'm gonna change this up a little bit here so I can get in that gap. May not need to actually, but I'm gonna see if I can. There's a possibility that I didn't get flux in there in the crack. That's probably why I'd avoided that crack. Okay, that's all I needed. I'm just trying to get the flux off, and here I am. I am chasing flux stains as it has migrated around. Okay, now let's take a peek at the bottom. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to get access to that unless I put it on my lap upside down. And I just might do that. So let me reposition here. Okay, so I am holding it between my knees and up against my cutting board here, kind of holding it down on the top of the fount. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. I just want flux in that one spot. Okay, well, I still feel the flux on there. Okay, I don't need to do nothing with that. Just leave that just like that. I want to just get rid of some of these little solder blobs. Yeah. Good way to get rid of that residual acetone. We'll just let it burn off. Pretty cool, man. And we went up in the air tubes. That was pretty neat. I could feel the heat up in the air tubes. Pretty cool. Okay, got rid of those. A couple here. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I got warm in there. Burning off some of that acetone. And I blended this together here, so it just kind of looks factory there. So it's like when you're trying to get the flux off, and then the acetone dries up so quick, it just leaves a stain. So I need to wipe off the acetone in a more strategic fashion as to eliminate the staining look that is all over everything since I spilled. All right, let's do a little steel wool action. And so I have, I'm curious, I have some music that I'd like to play for you. Now, I am a big Led Zeppelin fan, and I enjoy playing and listening to Led Zeppelin quite often. But due to copyright problems, I can't play any on my channel here, or I lose any kind of monetization that I may in the future somehow obtain. But what I do have is an unusual version of Led Zeppelin. If you recognize it, feel free to leave a comment as to what in the bleep did I just listen to. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Led Zeppelin.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. I want a whole lot of 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 love. You've been learning, baby, I've been learning. All them good times, baby, baby, I've been yearning. Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. I want a whole lot of 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 love. You've been cooling, baby, I've been drooling. All the good times I've been misusing. Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you every inch of my love. Gonna give you my love. I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. Way down inside, Whoa, love, shake for me, girl. I wanna be your backdoor man. Oh hey, hey, oh hey, keep it coolin', baby.
Okay, so I did a little search and could not find what I was looking for. Another burner. Or another cone, sorry. We're going to modify this existing one to look more appropriate. Boy, almost don't need to do any grinding there. Okay, so let's put some oil on this baby. Actually, yeah, light up a little incense. So I took all my chef towels that were all heavily gunked. Well, I'll show you even what a clean one looks like. This is that's clean. That's after cleaning. So, and that's what they're supposed to look like. But it's just for wiping up junk. So I mean, hey, you know, whatever. But I just got done. I boiled them in a pot on the stove with some white vinegar, and then I went and put them through the wash machine with my lab coat, which I have on right now. That thing gets dirty, man. So yeah, so I put them in the dryer this morning, and it stunk up the whole house with the smell of hot linseed oil. So it smells like an old antique store in here. So I'm burning some incense to kind of curb that a little bit. All right, let's see here. We need a brush. Hopefully you like that Led Zeppelin tune. So I'm thinking, since if you like that, maybe I'll play another one here. Ladies and gentlemen, Led Zeppelin, sorta.
With a purple umbrella and a 50-cent hat, living, loving, she's just a woman. Mrs. Cool rides out in her age Cadillac. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Come on, babe, on the roundabout, ride on the merry-go-round. We all know what your name is, so you better lay your money down. Alimony, alimony, paying your bills. Living, loving, she's just a woman. When your conscience hits, you knock it back with pills. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Come on, babe, on the roundabout, ride on the merry-go-round. We all know what your name is, so you better lay your money down. Telling tall tales of how it used to be. Living, loving, she's just a woman, with the butler and the maid and the servants three. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Nobody hears a single word you say. Living, loving, she's just a woman. woman, but you keep on talking till your dying day. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Come on, babe, on the roundabout, ride on the merry-go-round. We all know what your name is, so you better lay your money down. Living, loving, she's just a woman.
All right. Beauteous. Okay, looks much better without the wing locks on there. Yeah, good. That thing was not in the right threads when I got it. Bail on. Yeah. Bail test. Good. All right. Rayo number 92. Looking pristine now. Very nice. Action is excellent. And now I can get a close look at the patents. The last one is May 4th, 1909. All right, well, folks, we have a finished rail, a big, monstrous rail. Am I missing anything? No. Well, let's come down and take a look at it. What do you say? This thing is so tall. All right, folks. Another successful project here. Supervisor baby approved. And here we are, another Rayo. I am loving. And I got some more Rayo projects coming up. And some CT Ham projects. And some Embry projects. All kinds of fun, excellent things. And we got some Frankensteins we're going to make over the winter. And maybe you caught my little build a couple videos back of making an incense burner out of the fount of a Dietz Vesta, a 1947 Dietz Vesta that was a rusted out nightmare. Saved that part, and hey, what the heck, plop some sand in it. You know, that could be my little Zen garden if I need to be. And yeah, those are my incenses. Here we are. Thank you so much for stopping by the lab for another Rayo project, another lantern project. And I am contemplating maybe finding a new home for this. That's why I'm not putting fuel in it. Because if I want to ship it, I want it to be bone dry inside. So anyway, it's a law, so I'm going to try to abide to that. So folks, thank you so much. And as usual, don't you go change.
Get wild.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.